And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are fighting more drifters. Good lord. We are playing Vintage Story, and we're making progress. I've got a bunch of andesite stuff made here. The Building Gadget mod has officially come out. I have officially released the first version of the mod, and it's in working order, and most of the bugs, or the bugs I'm aware of, have all been fixed. So yeah, I think it's time that we put it to use. So I made some iron plate. I need a couple copper and a couple resin. Ugh. You are not invited, sir. Okay. So I did a whole like spotlight video on it. So if you want to look at that, I will link it. It'll probably be in the end card. You know, the end, the little videos that come up in the end. I'll try to remember to put it in there. I may not, but it's in my feed. It's in my backlog of videos if you want to take a look. Anyway, no, not that. I want to move that. And as you can see, I've got some gravel in my inventory. I've tried to prep as much as possible for the episode today, so we can get a lot done. So I have some lime water set up here. If you look at lime water, relatively easy. 10 liters to a lime. So 5 lime is all you need to do that, which makes construction paste, which takes lime water, any gravel in a barrel, and Bob's your uncle. You can craft with 50 gravel. Boom. There's 1,000 paste. There's another 1,000. It stacks really high. And you can disable use of paste. You can certainly disable use of paste if you want. There's an option in the mod just for that purpose. So I want to get a little bit more. I have enough for one more batch. So 5 lime, 50 gravel. There's another set. And I have a bunch of I crafted a bunch of andesite. I'm working on my house. I'm trying to get the house done. Or at least maybe not done, but done enough. So I've been doing a lot of work over here, and I'm going to put the paste in my construction paste chest, which is a good name for it. If you have these labeled chests and you want to mark them up with labels, you just take something that has a pigment. So you can see the pigment key on that, right? Carbon black pigment. There are various things that have pigment. Coke, Coke black, even cassiterite, chromite brown. Obviously lapis lazuli has blue. Cinnabar has, cinnabar, it's basically a red. Chalk is white. There's various pigments that you can use. But I have been starting, because I don't have very much linen. I've been starting to use labeled chests for things, trying to get some sort of inventory ready to go. And yeah. Oh, no. I saw a drifter roaming around here. Oh, no, that was the thing. Never mind. Usually in my initial house, I usually don't have a lot of windows because I use the wall space like I am here. I use the wall space for storage. So this is, an example of manual building, right? This is this is not automated in the least. And yeah, we have a lot of drifters down here. I've got the start of a little basement dug down here, but yeah, there's a lot of drifters. So I'm gonna have to do something about that. And over here, I've got the start of a farm. How about that? I've even got a rabbit in here. That's not a good sign, but it wasn't closed off, so I'm assuming that rabbit got in here somehow through nefarious ways before I could get this closed off. Let's see, middle of the road is right there. I mean, it wouldn't hurt. I'm gonna take... There is that little bug that I cannot figure out. If I do it fast enough, it pops that. And then I've got some stairs. Like that. Yeah, they don't do the same thing that Minecraft has them do. And that's easily repairable, easily fixable. What you do is you come in here and you grab yourself a chisel. I'm roaming over here. You right click it, just pick the biggest spot, and there you go. I will probably have an expansion of the house back here. I'm not going for anything pretty. This is definitely not something that I would keep around, but you know, it is what it is. I wanted something to call home and something that I could get, you know, enclosed as easily as possible. That's not a 9x9. Oh. Okay. Let me grab that. And I'll use the building gadget, because we need to do an expansion on the house already. I've already figured out that we need... We're going to need something in here. And I'm going to put glass in the ceiling, maybe to help out the brightness. I think that lines up. Yeah, I'll put some glass in the ceiling just to help with lighting. As far as the building gadget goes, I want to first select build. We're going to do build to me, and we're going to do on top just to set all the variables there. We're going to sneak right click on the chest. You can see gadget storage. It's going to pull its construction paste out of there first. It pulls it out of your inventory if you have it, but it pulls it. Yeah, it pulls it out of your inventory first, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna exchange. It's not looking like it likes water. We're gonna go inside or under. Okay, well that's a bug that I found. Interesting. Area. There we go. That's more like it. I want to exchange all this stuff. We're gonna get a lot of muddy gravel from this. But I didn't want muddy gravel underneath as I was filling this in. So we're gonna go build on top area, same area. If you want to double check your placement, you can shift single left click and it'll mark it anchored, and you can just build it from that. So this is just a fast way. I've been waiting to do this particular project of filling all this in until now. I'm going to select the medium soil for the top. Oops. And there's one feature that's not on there yet, and that's an undo. So, yeah, because that, I mean, imagine undo. Like, how do you undo that? You have to, yeah, it's going to be, that's going to be a lot of code to do that, and I wanted to get the first version out and about before, you know, to get it out in the masses and see what kind of bugs you guys find. Because I know that you guys are going to find some bugs. Oh, there must be something over here. Yep. We're going to go inside so it fills that in. There we go. And on top. It ignores grass, just like when you place blocks normally. It'll ignore grass, but you got to be careful with going on the side of grass. So, and I would like to do the inside again. Let's cover that. That gives us quite a lot of space to work with. Let's shrink down your area. So we're going to go on top again. So block placement is the same pretty much as vanilla. I use the same calls that vanilla uses to figure out whether a block can be placed or not. So there's a call to see, can this block be replaced by another block, and if it's true, then it replaces it. So that's how grass works. Oh, again. So if that happens, you just do under. Oink. There. I placed it underneath. Inside. There you go. And that is the beauty of the building gadget. So you can also select bricks, but they're more expensive, right? Soil costs 1. And I keep... There is that bug. You could like highlight and then clear it out of your inventory. It's been requested that I keep that feature in. Now that I not fixed that, so I haven't fixed it. But you can see we had 4,000 paste in here, and now we don't, because it was using it from this thing here. But these bricks are going to be way more expensive. So we go on top here and here, and then we could do like build to me. And we could say, hey, so those are 10 each. So just be aware that those are much more expensive. So yeah, that was another almost 2,000 just for that. So while you might think construction paste is sort of a cheap way of doing it, it's very, very expensive. So this area over here is going to have a very specific use, and I want a nice tall structure like that. And it's going to be sort of bisected like that. And this will be used for a very specific thing. Do we have enough space? 1, 2, 3. I think we have enough space. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then one over here. That's 2 away. That's gonna be close. I think I'm gonna have to go there. And I know this is really cryptic, because it is what it is. It's gonna be cryptic. But this is why the Angel Belt is such a treasure. Is because building is supposed to be fun, in my opinion, and sometimes it's not. So we're gonna go way up here. The build to me mode allows you to place 64 blocks away, so it's a good test. Once it stops, and the zoom mod, you can use that. There it is, right there. I think it was this one. Boink. Oh, I don't have enough paste. Look at that. I don't have enough paste to build it. That would be 64 times 10. 640 paste. Yeah, I don't have enough paste. So, unfortunately, I have to, build with normal things first. And you'll see why I'm doing this in a bit. But I might have to build, make some more paste. Although I have to find gravel in order to do that. So, that big tall line there is going to have a very specific purpose. And we'll get into that a little bit later. Alright. How about some doors? Keep the animals out. How about a door here? Door here. Ooh, there's some more stairs I can put there. Nice. Stairs. And a door here. And that should help protect my garden from intruders for a little bit. Although I'm going to need some glass. So where's that bunny at? There he is. Come here, bunny. Your days are numbered. So you can see I built a little field of Cooper reeds. So I've got those behind me, and there's a reason I made them. It's 2 9x9s. So we've got 2 blocks that, there's a center block there, and when you place these, it's tricky because it never places them perfectly in the center. So this block, it's this one here, it's off center, and then over here I think it's 1 2 3 4. Anyway, 1 2 3 4. Yeah, it's I think it's this one. Pretty sure it's this one. Anyway, yeah, because my high level scythe can do a 9x9 area, and that is going to be great. And I've got Terra Preta ready to go in my garden. Now this is going to be a problem. Animals can actually pathfind and jump up, like they could jump up here and then jump into your thing, or if they were started up there, they could actually jump down, and if they don't die, they can fall into your garden. So they will find a way in. And then I've got this. I remember these guys were right over here. And so these guys are good to go. She's ready to mate. I don't think she's mated yet. I could put some more grass. You can put lots of different kinds of food in their trough. I got a little feeding trough out here. Oh wow. That was a lot of grass. Oh, I hear a rift. There's a rift portal up there. There we go. Well, there's a lot of different kinds of food. Anyway, this one will be for the pigs, and I've got those guys over here. So it's going to take a lot of fence. So what you do is you build a little fence path all the way to where you want them, and then you put a trough on this end. And the trough sort of draws them slowly into their area. And this one, I'm thinking is going to be for chickens. Although, wow, am I going to have to figure out how to get chickens over here? That's going to be tough. Not sure how we're going to do that. But we have protection now for our farm. And we got some rudimentary storage. Let's go try to cook up some glass. There's my food. Ooh, that was a fractional portion of food. Let's go over here, grab some more. Never helps having chests around your food. Alright, there we go. Now I'm full. Glass. So what we need is some more of those bloomeries in order to make glass. So, where did I put... There they are. There's 8 bloomeries. 7 chimneys. I need another chimney. And I just happened to craft and cook some more of these. Lots of them. So there's another chimney. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to put these... like that. Ooh, I do have another. And then what you do, I'm not sure if I actually have enough, if I mined enough. What I'm looking for is the quartz that I've mined. I know I've mined some. I had to. Don't see any in there. Don't see any in there. That's all metals. This kind of worries me. I'm gonna have to go find some quartz. I was hoping to have enough to actually show you maybe one of these. There's some. Okay. Grab yourself some quartz. Lots of quartz. I doubt I have enough to fill all these. And then we're going to need some charcoal. So 24 and 6. Oh, I will have enough. Fantastic. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay, so 624. Run down the line. Make sure that is what you're set at, because yeah, you don't want to miss the opportunity here. So then you just light them all up. And away you go. And it just, you know, depending on what your settings are in your game and what mod you're using, this can take, you know, 4 hours, 6 hours. It can take 24 hours. Like, there's a broad range of values that you can have in here. But you can see all of the fire brick that I made, and I made that for a very specific reason. Used a lot of fire clay. I'll admit, I had to go far and wide for fire clay. I pretty much emptied this one out. Yeah, I emptied this one out, so I can delete that. There's another one up here somewhere. There is another one up here I haven't touched yet, and there's a big patch of blue clay as well. What is this one? That's borax. There's your meteor. I think I mined that already. I'm pretty sure I did. But yeah, that is how you make glass, and that will yield, I think, 6 glass. So if we look at glass, this is just regular glass. It's making or cooking the quartz in the blue-marine. It's the only way to make it that I'm aware of. And then you can make leaded glass with that, single glass panes with lead. I don't have any lead. At the moment, I don't have any lead. Ooh, look at that. My oak grew fantastic. So the other thing I'd like to do before it gets too cold, you want to make sure you harvest your farm, because if it gets cold, it's bad. And now that I have my magnet, it's glorious. The magnet helps with this process so much. All right. It's probably the last crop we'll get out of this area here. I shouldn't need to farm anymore. I don't want to plant anymore. You know, I probably could, but, you know, it's late October. It's almost November. Best not to tempt fate. Oh, look at that. My food has rotted. Remember that stuff I put in here to rot? Those were the pressed mash from the fruit. Those finally rotted. Seeds. Let's put some seeds away. How many? Quite a few turnip seeds. Carrot. Flax. I've got 20. I'm going to need to grab some more seeds. Let me grab you. Saltpeter. Oh, let's grab the dirt. I don't need the dirt in there. Definitely. Okay. And then we got that little hide from the bunny. And then the food that I got can go in here. And turnip. And red meat. I have a 3 in here. 25% spoil. We're going to reset that. And then probably cook that up. We got quite a bit. Yeah, we got a good amount of flax. That is worth its weight in gold. This flax twine, oh my goodness. This stuff is so good. You want every ounce of it that you can get. To make linen. as much linen as you can, because this is going to go into either the better crates, which is good, but I'm going to have to hold off on these. I'm going to need a lot more flax before I do that. And then the other thing that it makes is the sails. And holy cow, does this use up a lot of linen. So, yeah, keep your linen around. If you can manage it, keep with chest storage for the time being, and save all of your linen for the next phase. We're going to get into, I wouldn't call it, well, we're kind of in the Iron Age now, right? We've got some iron tools. We've got, you know, things and stuff going on that I know that quartz is around here somewhere. I can't even remember where it was. My inventory system is just horrible. But yeah, keep that linen around. You're going to want it for the next big thing. We're into the Iron Age, but we're going to kind of go into the mechanical power age here, and you're going to want that iron or that linen for that to jumpstart yourself into that setup. But yeah, we've got, ooh, what is this? Oh. We got more tools and things and stuff. And we got, yeah, I made another batch of all of this because I broke my shovel. And, oh no, I've got very, very little durability on my shovel left. So I've started to burn through all the tin bronze stuff. I still got some serious axes to go, but that shouldn't take long. But yeah, otherwise, that's going to do it for this episode. And I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.